I tell you, you gotta love the way that works. Now, what we're going to do now is kind of interesting. You'll notice that it's easy to see the pips on here because I wanted you to have a clear understanding that each and every one of these cards are different. Now, every now and then you'll see like a couple of the same cards close to each other, but that's just the random nature of this sort of thing. I'll give it another shuffle to make sure that there's no chance that any of those cards could have been, purposely next to one another. And we'll push those cards flush. And I'll give you just one last look at the fact that all the cards are different. There's no prearrangements. And what I want to do is, I tell you what, I want to write a prediction on one of these cards. Predictions. Predictions are like the easiest things that you can do. The problem is that most of them turn out to be wrong. Particularly if it's about something that hasn't happened yet. Right. But I'm going to make the most difficult kind of prediction that can possibly be made. The unchangeable kind. I want to use permanent ink here. Now, a lot of guys would only attempt this using pencil, but I'm going to make a prediction. You know what? Actually, let me take out the card box because I'd like this to kind of end up in a nice special place here. Nothing special inside of the card box, of course.
Empty.
Okay, and I'm going to place my little prediction in there for safekeeping. And now, one last look at your situation here. I'll give it one last shuffle so that there's no question. The cards are in a truly random situation. Push those cards flush. No chance I could possibly know what any one of those cards were. Dave, would you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Any one of those cards. Make absolutely certain that it's an uninfluenced choice.
Okay.
This is quite the build-up.
Okay. Now, I'm going to give you one last chance to change your mind. Because I tell you, a lot of times people don't think about it until later, like when they're driving home, right? And it hits them, right? And then it's like, what would have happened if I'd have picked a different card? Everything would have been different.
I'm saving that.
I can't convince you. Okay, there we go. No way I could influence that. We'll go ahead. Now let's see. In fact, let me see what I've got here. Now the card that I had written on, I wrote one prediction. There's no way I could have changed that. There's no, little printing machine inside of there that can alter what I've done. I predicted that the card that you would select would be the Four of Clubs.
No, you really didn't.
And this is the card that you'd selected. I'm just curious.
Don't even try.
What's the chance? Isn't that interesting? Four of Clubs. Isn't that interesting? A mystery wrapped in a riddle, in an enigma.